May I introduce to you my new wife, Colette?
The wild days are done, eh?
On the contrary, the wild days have just begun.
The thing about this movie that really captured me is you're such a power couple, but at the same time, it was such a power struggle.
Yes, it was exactly that. You're right. You know, I mean, I think it's the story of this extraordinary. Don't look at me like that. You're looking at me like that, going, "What are you going to say?" And I don't know, but I'm going to speak anyway. It's the story of a couple who were, I think, like an extraordinary kind of powerhouse together, creative powerhouse together, but equally, you know, she was writing and he was taking the credit for it. So, you know, so it ends up being a story about a woman who's trying to find her voice and step out from the shadow of a man.
That she did. I mean, she was unlike any other woman of the time.
Yeah.
I mean, you were a rule breaker. You were everything.
I think she was a real maverick. You know, she was definitely a trailblazer and sort of unapologetic about living the life that she wanted to live and having relationships with the people that she wanted to have relationships with. So I think she's very inspiring.
But at the same time, I think your character was very forward-thinking in the sense of the factory and the branding and the soap and the perfume and all of those things.
Yeah, he understood that very. I was amazed when I'm reading about him, about how modern that felt.
Yeah.
Because ultimately he was a salesman.
Yeah.
I mean, whether he was in the salon or talking people into doing things,
I think
he
what's
was
super interesting is it's very. You look at that couple and you're like, oh, it's like a modern day celebrity couple.
Willie is a brand. I take all the risk and there's still no money. We need more output. You could write.
My school stories?
Yes, that could be Willie's next novel.
Are you writing for him too?
Yes.
He's made you one of his ghosts already.
But to play someone who is such a beloved character, and I know you've played Anna Karenina and all these different things, but this is a real person who is also a character, which is fascinating.
It is fascinating.
How do you approach that?
Well, there's great biographies about her, and also, you know, she's a phenomenally talented, extraordinary writer. So actually, I just read as many of her books as possible, and you can very much get into her mindset from actually reading her words. So, as an actress playing this sort of part, it was a gift to have as much material as there is about her.
I believe Willie based Claudine on your school days.
Yes, I think I had a little something to contribute.
Finally, we have a success, and then you implied that I'm not the true author of it. People love to talk. I understand the mentality here. You don't.
I understand it well enough to write a book that's a toast of Paris.
As a huge fan of The Affair, I mean, I'm so used to seeing you as this sexy man. Okay, yeah. Did you put on weight for the movie? I mean, the posturing, the everything. You captured
I've had
him.
3 different fat suits.
Oh!
Yeah. So I don't know why I had to have 3. They all look the same to me, but I had 3 fat suits. I think I had to have 3 in order to make sure I was hot and sweaty the whole time.
Yeah.
So we shot it in Budapest in sort of 100-degree heat.
Yeah, really hot. You had a cooling system.
Yeah.
So between takes, they'd plug him into like this cooling system, and he had like I mean, actually, you were probably the coolest person on the set because of your cooling system. I know.
Well, I think you're both cool, and it was an honor to meet you, and it's lovely to see you
Lovely
again.
to see you too.
Really enjoyed the movie.
Thank you very much.